Hey, I'm Dan, the training guy over here at Loxo, with a quick look at our brand new auto add to a campaign feature, which will let you trigger outreach campaigns automatically from any stage in a job pipeline. And you can customize and tailor the campaign messaging for each job. I'm telling you, it's a real game changer. It's going to accelerate your workflow tremendously. You will simply set it and forget it. All right, let's take a look. This happens on the Jobs tab. So when you're on the Jobs tab, let's click on this Operations Manager job at Stantec as an example. So here is the job pipeline, and you can see for the shortlist column that I have turned on the Auto Add to a Campaign feature. That's what that little icon is there. And you can turn on this feature for any stage in any job, right? So the idea here is that when a candidate hits this stage of this pipeline for this job, a campaign will be automatically triggered to go out to them, to start talking to them about this job. Now, to turn it on for, say, the contacted column here, you're going to use the three dot button and choose right here, auto add to a campaign, toggle that from off to on, and it's going to ask you to choose a campaign to attach to this stage, right? So you're going to choose from a list of campaign templates. Now, I'm going to show you how to build one of these templates in just a moment here, but I'm going to choose this one at the top I just made. Candidate outreach for job opening, and it's going to include an email, a text message follow-up, and a LinkedIn in-mail. I'm going to choose that template, and now I can customize this messaging on this campaign specific to this operations manager job. So I can tweak the messaging and tailor it specific to this job. So I know that when I set this up and I create this campaign and attach it to this stage, it's set and I don't have to think about it again. So you can totally edit it and tweak it and massage it so it's perfect for this job, and hit create campaign. And that will essentially establish that link. And then what happens is when you drag the person into that column, it's going to trigger that campaign to start communicating with that person, including the follow-up stages, right? Now, the key concept is, of course, you're going to create one of those templates. And to do that, I'm going to jump into the outreach campaigns tool here for a second, where I can just demonstrate the idea of creating a simple like three-stage campaign, which I talk about at length in the 102 training, as I'm sure you guys remember. So in this example here, I've got a scheduled email at stage 1 with a follow-up scheduled text message at stage 2 and a final manual outbound phone call through Loxo as the third stage in this attempt to sort of reach out as part of this little template for this campaign. So you can see on the right here that I've clicked on the gear icon and I've put in the title Auto Add Candidate Outreach, Email and Text and Call. This is for my eyes only, right? And then I've set the preferences for this little template. And at the lower left here is where you're going to click Save as Template. So it shows up in that list of campaign templates that you can attach to those stages in the job pipeline. That is the key concept to remember, is to set up the template ahead of time so that when you're in the pipeline, then you can essentially use the option to turn on auto add to a campaign and choose that template and use that template and then customize it and hit create campaign. And that will essentially add that icon to that column, and I know then that if I drag John into the contacted column here, it's going to trigger that campaign to go out to him. That is a fabulous automation that really is going to jumpstart and supercharge your workflow. Now, if you guys have any questions about this process of creating those campaign templates or adding the auto add to a campaign, turning it on, so to speak, by flipping that on, reach out to us down here at support using the chat button. And thanks a lot for taking a few minutes out to watch this quick training video.